bass moved in here. It's not a very big one. Very big ones, they don't even look like bass. He's out there yet. I get a polarized lens. Now that one is following the smell of bluegill. I found a dead bluegill. Some kids must have left out, tossed it in the water, and it's floating down that way. All the fish keep coming in. Right along the path, there's a bass circling. The dog barking doesn't seem to be bothering them. In fact, the dog came in the water, got a drink. They almost seem to like the noise. Didn't bother them at all. If I move too fast, they'll be gone. This guy's coming in. He doesn't see me at all. Maybe he sees my shadow. Such a great way to sit and drink my coffee. Not fishing, just watching the fish. Their natural habitat. Bass coming in. And that's actually a pretty small one. I mean, it's catchable. It'd be a fun catch. The frogs aren't out in numbers here. So they are eating bluegills, but the bigger bluegills must know that they're safe because they don't seem to mind that bass at all. There's a couple bass in here. There's a nice bluegill. There's a couple bass in here that definitely could eat these bluegills. And I think the bluegills know it, which is why they stay closer to shore. There's another bass. Something's moving in the water there. I always wonder what that is. If anyone knows what that is, let me know in the comments. Invisible fish or bugs or something. Bluegill's just this bass is just spinning around like a bluegill. And now he's opening his mouth. Little bass out there. Next to those bluegills, they're all following right along where that fish floated through. They must smell it. Such a nice way to drink my coffee in the morning. There's nothing more refreshing than watching fish in their natural habitat. You'd be amazed at all the distance these bass cover. They go on patrols, and you'll see them often in pairs. Smaller ones will be in bigger groups, but the big ones are often in pairs, and that's how you know that which ones they are, differentiate them, whether the two are the same in size or different in size. And you'll see them, and then I'll see them as they walk around the pond with the dog. I'll see them all the way on the other side of the pond. You can never really be sure unless they have a scar or something. The sun might be reflecting here, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bluegills. These are probably the same ones. They just keep going in circles. This guy's fixated on that smell. He doesn't know what it is. He just knows it's a dead fish. Bluegills are like mini piranhas. There's some small, I don't know what those are. I think those are perch. I haven't seen a perch in here in a long time. If you know what those are, let me know in the comments. Oh man, can't really see so good. I've got sunglasses on. I can see 10 times better than the camera can. But that's exciting. Those might be walleye. There are some big crappies in here. I never see them near shore. For some reason, when I zoom in on the 3x zoom, in here, it filters the sunlight a lot better. So there's one. And there's one, and now if I go to 3. So I can't see, there's like 10 fish right here. And there's a whole bunch up there. And this guy, he's just in a hypnosis. He's just hypnotized. Didn't care about those perch. He's just he's just sitting there hypnotized by the smell of that dead bluegill. Something just surfaced to bite that flower. Let's see. Oh, I see it. Let's see if it does that again. Here it is. He's like, what is this thing? It looks new. I'm going to poke at it. Fishing has been really, really slow here. Slow by meaning you can catch fish, but they grab it real gently. And you have to have a small hook, or they'll see the hook and they just won't bite. So you have a worm on or something, and they poke at it. Yesterday I had like a dead dried out fish on, and bass came in and just rammed it, kind of gently, but like hard enough to try to feel the texture of the fish. And then he hit it again, and then he looked at it, and then he decided, no, this is not worth it. We've got Dory here. She forgot where she is. And this fish gonna swim right by. Dory don't care. Dory, I'm gonna name that one. It's got a spot on the side, a nice visible spot. And it looks kind of clueless. Hopefully nobody catches her. Oh, there's another nice perch. Possibly a walleye. I can't tell. Look at this guy. Girl. Finding Dory. And this one right here is staring at me. I'm on a culvert where when the water's full, it flows inward, and so naturally a lot of dead things float towards here, and they can come here and they can get their oxygen for free without moving, and any dead minnows or dying minnows, they can just gobble up. So there's almost always a big fish sitting here. There was 2 today. Oh, spooked Dory away when I moved back. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's a bass over there. Let's see if I can get it on camera. That's a hawk in the air. Actually, that's a vulture. Oh, there's a big bass swimming through the weeds. This one. That is a big bass. I zoom out because there's 2 of them. Like I said, they swim in pairs. That's not the biggest one I've seen. You see, they swim in pairs, and I can see that the one is bigger than the other, both the same length, but a lot fatter. And they just swimming through. I can't believe one of them didn't go pick off that bluegill. That was neat. If you wait here long enough, I've seen some bass that are just pushing 10 pounds, which is close to a state record around here. Of course, they're really difficult to catch, and they're smart. And you're way more likely to catch 15 other fish before you even hook one. Bass here. So this one is different. It's a little smaller than the 2 that just went through. Definitely a fun catch. It's hard to tell in the water. Sometimes they're a lot bigger than when you pull them out. See, the dog's drinking and he swam towards the dog. Right at him. The waves are making it hard to see. Bluegill says no. There he is. Yeah, he's just facing right towards the dogs. And sometimes when the dog kicks up mud, there's a big one. Maybe that big. No, that one's too big. That one's 5-6 pounds. That is a big bass. Come closer so I can get you on camera. No, he's facing the dog too. Right at the dog. He came in to check it out. Come back this way. So you're a little closer to me. He knows I'm here. He's too smart. Swimming right by those bluegills, and they don't seem to mind. So now I know what size baits to use. He's eating things smaller than that. There's another one. Experiment here with things. See the polarized glasses. I can see them way better though on the camera. Oh no. I get the glare. There's one of those little, there's another bass up there.